I was diagnosed with breast cancer when I was 30. I didn't see it coming at all. I have no family history. I was running marathons at the time. In fact, it was dismissed by other doctors who said I was too young and too healthy. Our kids were 13, 11, and 4, and it really rocked us. I wanted their lives to be as unchanged as possible while our lives were also turned upside down. My first visit was with Julie Margatel. From the minute she walked in the door, I felt peace. I felt confidence, and I carried around this little black and white picture of all 3 of our kids, all stacked up, laying on each other, laughing. I showed them, I said, this is what I have to live for. This is why I have to be okay.
So when I met Erica, she had young children, and her biggest goal was to make sure she saw those young children grow up. Fortunately, we had just completed some clinical trials where some new immunotherapy drugs were being used that were really instrumental in outcome, and we completed her surgical therapy and got her onto her necessary additional treatment, and now here we are 16 years later.
I remember, calling our kids and saying, I went to a great place today. Everything was amazing. Siteman has just given me a new hope for life. When we first started coming up here for appointments and we pulled into the garage at the main campus, we saw cars from all over the country. And I know exactly why, because Siteman is the best at what they do. And they draw from such a huge area. I mean, this is where you want to be.
You don't need to go to the East or the West Coast because we have scientists who are doing latest clinical trials. We have clinicians who are really nationally and internationally ranked in their field. And all of those things really translate to the best patient care right here in our backyard. I think we've always done really excellent multidisciplinary care at Siteman, but to be able to be co-localized with my colleagues is going to be really a very new and exciting aspect for us, because rather than having to make phone calls or coordinate times to discuss patient care, we can literally walk down the hallway and do that in real time. And I think that model becomes very patient-centric.
The thought of having a new building that is strictly for cancer care and cancer patients, I think that is a huge asset. You see people around you that are going through the same things you are, you realize that nobody fights alone.
I think that's important on a survivor type level because they really learn a lot about each other's treatment and what they might be asking or not asking that they can, direct to their physicians and other caregivers. For Erica personally, she's at the point where, frankly, she doesn't need me much anymore from a physician standpoint.
I have no doubt that the care not only is going to be what it has been, it's just going to be leveled up at the new building. It is a place of surviving, and it is a place for hope.